Daniel Jeremiah, Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Andrew. And look, Jason did tell us a little bit about quarterback, that's a possibility for the Cowboys. And we've been talking about the Cowboys already in this show, so let's keep the beat going. This is what would be a good approximation of their draft room. Offense, defense, depth charts. You have some free agents guys up there. Strengths and weaknesses. The top 50 of Daniel Jeremiah's players there approximates what teams have for best player available who's still left as the draft goes on. Pick 4 in the first round, 34 in the second round. Daniel, let's talk about these quarterbacks. What do you think? Could they go at number 4 with one of these top guys?
Well, look, according to Gil Brandt talking to Jerry Jones, not going to happen. I think it's definitely a discussion that should took place. If I was making the pick, I think it would be one of those 2 players right there. Let's address the quarterback position, but let's just assume right now they don't go quarterback at 4. Some options here in the second round, CD.
Yeah, you're talking about Conor Cook from Michigan State. Won a heck of a lot of ball games there. People are wondering about the so-called leadership thing because he wasn't elected captain. Is that overblown? Is it not? Dak Prescott, I thought he got better during his college career, became more accurate, big, sturdy, physical guy. He could be with either one of those guys, could be in play at 34. But there's another position in the first round that maybe should be addressed. Could it be a running back either in the first round or even in the second round?
Well, look, you are on team Ezekiel Elliott here with the 4th overall pick. I love Zeke. I think I have my 6th overall player, so I'm okay with that if they don't go quarterback. But I'm going to look at some guys here in the second round, Devontae Booker and Kenneth Dixon. Devontae Booker from Utah right here, I think, would be a very good fit in this Dallas Cowboy offense. Can run it, can catch it, can pass protect. I think he put up some monster numbers behind that group. At pick number 34, I kind of like that look for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a good look for him overall because Devontae Booker didn't work out the combine due to a knee injury during the season, but they say he'll be ready to go when it's showtime. Let's talk defense now, all right? Rod Marinelli, I think, has done a fantastic job putting together this defense, but when we look at it, at number 4, let's say the quarterback's not in play. Let's say they don't listen to me and take Ezekiel Elliott as a running back at number 4. What would you think about them going in that direction?
Well, I think you look right here at Joey Bosa from Ohio State. I know people try and nitpick his workout, but the tape is just really, really good. I mean, he's a technician, knows how to use his hands. You can play him outside. You can even kick him inside if you want to get some pass rush in the interior. I like the motor that he brings to the table. I think he'd be a nice fit along the front, CD, where there's some question marks going forward.
And you're speaking of that front and those question marks. What is Rod Marinelli like as a defensive lineman?
He wants guys that can attack and get up the field.
Well, if they're going to do that, let's talk about 34 then. Let's say they decide not to go running back there or quarterback at 34. Some possibilities of guys who get up the field. Jonathan Bullard from Florida, Sheldon Day from Notre Dame, and he knows Sheldon Day a little bit better, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Senior Bowl, getting a chance to coach him. And you heard him coach Sheldon Day very, very hard, but he just seems like the perfect fit in this defense. Let him get on his shoulder, get upfield, that explosiveness he brings to the table. He's a fun player to study on tape, CD. I know we both like him a lot. 34, maybe a tiny bit rich, but it's a good scheme fit.
Yeah, certainly a slippery guy, gets upfield, gets those Aaron Donald-like qualities without the entire game that Aaron Donald brings to the plate. But I like this here. If they don't go quarterback, Bosa. If they do if they end up going Bosa there, maybe you come back with a Booker or a Day or a Bullard, as we talked about. But I will tell you this, I can't help myself.
You got to put him up there.
Just something about 4 that have people screaming and yelling because you ride Ezekiel Elliott the way you rode DeMarco Murray, and 2 years ago you go to the playoffs. Get that big guy from Ohio State, Andrew Siciliano, and let him run.
Or let's say one of those quarterbacks is sitting there at number 4. Do the Cowboys move out? Does somebody want one of those quarterbacks so badly they will go up to number 4 and Jerry Jones could be dealing? They missed the playoffs 5 out of the last 6 years. Something to think about.